City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the LA Chargers. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. They'll start on the ground here on first down. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Well, this defense for the Texans, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A big play there for LA. 52 yards. Flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Herbert. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
To the air again, Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Sanders' kick is good, and the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. Well, given where they started that opening drive, CD, I think to get 3 out of it, probably a pretty good start that they'll take.
I think you're exactly right about that, because they just shook off the effects of the kickoff in field position and took the ball, moved it downfield. Didn't pay off with a touchdown, but that drive, that was really nice for them, and they did come away with 3 points.
Okay, ready? Go check, go check.
Delson in motion. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The jumbo set out there, 3rd and inches. Stroud keeps it. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. More from L.A. in a moment.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now this time he'll look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
When you talk about the defense for these Chargers,
they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
To the right side and caught by Dell.
And they've got it.
I'll try to cheat play.
Down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in. The ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
2nd and 7. Now to change things up, Stroud will throw it.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
I thought at first he tried to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They give the Chubb out of the gun, and they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4. And now the Chargers are going to signal for another timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. They're going to go for it now, 4th and 2. Remember, they can still get the first down at the 1-yard line, though. They'll run for it. Chubb. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The Charger drive about to get going.
3-2, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. It's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
And now off to the races, down the right side. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A big play there for L.A. 41 yards. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Buying time to his left.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Play action. It's Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Here's Herbert. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 37. And it appears we have a Charger shaking out.
I lost 2 of my guys already.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, I lost 2 of mine.
Herbert
Let's get some injury back then.
And that is incomplete.
The Chargers at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
You look at the defense for these Texans.
It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
That was a nice play right there, but overall this season, it's been an absolute disaster. A total lack of communication on the back ends. They need a leader who can put this team, this unit, on his shoulder pads and carry them to the right spots.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Chargers go 98 yards and finish it off in the end zone.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Stroud off the play fake.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end, Njoku.
And a good job to get him to the ground quickly right there at the 36-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb.
And space tough to come by there as they'll get maybe a yard to the 37. Now Stroud.
This short pass into the hands of Njoku. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
And Stroud now to throw.
And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try to do it again.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
So many times we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Joshua Kelly, his 6th touchdown of the season. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Sanders on for the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
I know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
Let out missed the block.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy. That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches.
Play action. Here's Stroud.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ram. 12. Easy. We go orange.
Back to throw here, Herbert.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And he rifles one incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Go.
Now Herbert gives this one to Kelly.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
Crowd right, crowd right, crowd right. Baylor tight. Hey, Ray. 12.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, LA! Quentin Johnston, 74 yards. And the Chargers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the...
He's got a man complete. A huge play there for Houston. 52 yards.
A gain of 52 yards.
They'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. And complete to Drake London.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
Here we go. 19 tight.
Play action. Stroud now. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And the Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll run with Chubb. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A great play there.
His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans are able to cut into that deficit.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make it 24-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment?
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here in this first half. A big pickup of 38. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. They'll give up the middle to Kelly. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Chargers will extend their lead here just before halftime. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go.
Just 11 seconds to go in the half as they have it 1st and 10.
Dragon 60.
Here's Stroud. This pass is caught by London.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Final play of the half, Stroud.
That's out to Chubb, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a... Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. But that one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Herbert.
He's going to dump this one down to Kelly. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Here's Herbert. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
So they get pushed back to the 11. And here's 2nd and goal. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Christian Harris. And the Texans are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
And they're going to speed things up here.
Stroud, he's going to audible to something else. 2nd down, here's Chubb again.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Throw left side. There's London.
And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches. The Texans send the punter out. Standing just about on his own goal line. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is brought in at the 21. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
There he goes, right side. And they will finally get him to the ground at the Texans' 22. 36 yards on the play. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Herbert off the bootleg, sliding out of the pocket. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
That's out wide for Palmer.
Touchdown, Chargers. Josh Palmer, a 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Chargers have opened the lead up to 30.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And
now this is intercepted. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Able to power through. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
the 2nd down throw now from Stroud.
And that is taken in by Njoku.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. 1st and 10, it's Stroud. Throw out wide is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
That is caught by Dell.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Stroud sets up the play action.
Touchdown, Texans. Drake London, 26 yards.
And the Texans get a bit closer. But D'Amico Ryans, even with the defensive mindset, he'll elect to go for 2 here.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That one good for 26 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw here.
Open man is Duvernay.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Back to throw again.
Right back to Duvernay. That's complete.
Touchdown!
Devin Duvernay
From 19 yards away.
And the Chargers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Well, there you go, Charles. His first touchdown pass of the new season.
Well, let's just go back to his rookie year because he's able to get his feet wet, right? Get a little bit of experience. Now I think here in year 2, the game will slow down for him, and we'll see his true talents come out.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Come on. Hey.
Stroud to the air on first and 10.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Panther 11.
Stroud now on first and 10.
That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Nick Chubb, an 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Texans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Now the Houston offense is going to stay out there as they'll try for 2.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Mustang 19.
Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover.
Bad, it worked perfection.
They felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And they run the option on second down.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So finally, at this stage of the game, He lets his legs carry him for a big-time first down, but I think this is all set up by his eyes throughout the game. He's been taking it all in as he's watched this thing unfold, and finally the eyes carried the legs and took him downfield.
You're right, his longest run of the game waited until the fourth quarter, and maybe that lulled the defense to sleep a little bit.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off, and the Texans are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
18, 5 in.
Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10.
And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A huge play there for Houston. 41 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Stroud out of the gun here.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 79 Broncos.
On 1st down, here's Stroud.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Stroud now on 2nd down.
They set up the screen to Chubb. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And they've used him in the passing game to great effect so far, and here they get it to him again on the screen, and it turns into a nice positive play.
3rd and 1, Stroud.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Lion. Hey, smash Broncos. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready.
4th down, 4th quarter, here's Stroud. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time.
Nice. You got
Picked
Big
up
B.
by Jonathan Jones. And the Chargers will take over here just shy of the 30. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he could do there. And he winds up giving the ball away.
Here's a good way to kick off the drive, complete over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
Complete to Johnston here.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 2nd and 5. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
He's going to try and take off with it.
Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Following the fumble recovery, Stroud. He's going to let it fly. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. They're going to pass here with Herbert.
Get him back in and get him hurt.
Incomplete.
The pass passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock.
Man, I ain't worried about the game. I was trying to play my playoffs, man. Killing time.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. On 1st and 10, Herbert.
Oh, I tried to hit him late.
And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the run. There's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the 4th quarter, they could coast to the end. But right now, they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.